How's it going, everybody? It's Papa 3 Guns here with a new video for you. Today we're going to go over how, in my opinion, Borderlands 2 is still a top-tier video game going into 2025. Starting off, let's get the facts straight. Yes, this game did come out in 2012, so how can you say that it's still a game worth playing in 2025? Well, to answer that question, we have to dive into a few key components, which can make this video game not only endure through the test of time, but can still find ways for new players to enjoy it year after year. To start us out, we have the story. Games are only typically as good as the stories they portray. For instance, if a game has great movement mechanics, and features, but has a lackluster story, then players will eventually find the game boring and pointless in the endeavor of completing it. And the same goes vice versa. Borderlands 2 is a culmination of both, with arguably the best story in the entirety of the series. The game kicks off 5 years after the events of the first Borderlands game. Before we even begin to control our characters, we're shown an introductory scene introducing the 4 main protagonists. Axton as the soldier, Maya the siren, Salvador the gunzerker, and Zero as an assassin-type character. Later on, we're given Krieg, the Psycho, Engage the Necromancer as bonus DLC characters, as well as their own sets of skills. We were also shown the #1 best antagonist the series, or really any series of its time, has ever seen, Handsome Jack. Throughout the game, you'll meet many characters who all not only have an impact on the story itself, but how you as the player can perceive it. Although the story is a straight path from beginning to end without deviation, whether or not you complete all of the side quests in the game or none at all, which to some may seem like a bit of a letdown, or will sow the feeling that you had little impact on the story other than following the path. Unlike games today, which can lead you to multiple endings depending on the actions you take during the story, you'll find that Borderlands 2 never needed any deviation. It didn't need multiple endings. Why, you might ask? The answer to that lies with Handsome Jack. The antagonist of this story is the best antagonist I have seen in a video game in all my years of gaming. Handsome Jack can be described as violent, manipulative, borderline if not psychotic, among other things. He is heard throughout the story from the near beginning of your playthrough until the very end. All the while, he's calling to belittle you, antagonize you, and threaten you. Yet with each call, you'll find yourself building a rage towards him, almost as if he's speaking directly to you through your speakers. Not only does it give you a reason to consistently strive through the missions, waiting for your chance to hit back, but it builds its own mission in you, the player. Almost as if you're finally given a chance to lash out at a bully in your life, you find yourself growing a resentment towards Jack himself. And that only makes the story all the more satisfying to see it through. The second reason for this game being able to resist the sands of time is our protagonists. Not only do these characters have their own interesting and in-depth backstories, but the wildly different ways you can play them makes this video game's replayability endless. From Axton and his skills revolving around his deployable saber turret, Maya's siren phase-locking abilities, Salvador's relentless urge for violence, dual-wielding any combination of weapons, and Zero's deception, allowing him to go invisible for a short time and deal major damage from the shadows. We also have the 2 DLC characters, like Krieg, who can go into a bloodlust wielding his buzz axe, and engage his death trap companion, who can help you in your fights. Each of these characters have 3 separate trees, which go along with their action skill abilities, allowing you to ultimately play 3 separate ways among 6 different characters. Each can be built into an unstoppable force in the pursuit of the vault. Now, we have what will keep you going, far past when the story ends: loot. The game sports millions of different combinations of firearms from multiple different manufacturers. But that's not what makes the loot truly great. It's the hunt for it which piques my interest. See, in the game there are firearms that surpass the abilities of your generic and rare firearms. The legendaries, the seraphs, and the pearlescents. Each of these are the jewels of the loot hunt. Finding the perfect firearm to maximize your character's abilities, it becomes an obsession. Fighting a specific boss over and over, ever increasing your odds of getting the one perfect roll on the specific weapon you've been grinding for. The satisfaction of hearing that audio cue and seeing the orange glow shoot out from a boss you've been fighting over and over is like nothing you'll ever feel in another video game. This game sports a unique cartoonesque graphic design, which is a genius move. The game doesn't sport realistic graphics or the highest quality design, and it's perfect that way. For instance, let's take Call of Duty. Throughout its history, there's had to be innovative changes just to make grass flow, or water move and ripple, to make you feel impactful on the environment of the game. It just goes to show that the cartoonish design of Borderlands is timeless. It doesn't need updating, as you're so focused on the story and the loot grind that the features like grass flowing with your steps, or water sloshing in your boots doesn't play that important of a part. It doesn't have the impact that other games today need it to have to be something great. In conclusion, this game is worth every penny, and every ounce of time you wish to spend. I love the game, and I love the series as a whole. If you're new to the series, or you're returning after some time, the feeling remains the same. Borderlands 2 is 100% still a video game worth your time, and it will bring you the same amount of joy that any game of today can. But this is all just my opinion. I hope you look into this game and find the same joy in it that I've always had. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more out of the content I create, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, leave a comment down below about your favorite part of the Borderlands series. I'd like to see what you all find enjoyable about the game. Now thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.